Yes. What's up, everybody? This is Cha Cha Mystique. Oh, it's now? See, my skate over there fucking shit up already. It's too early. It's Black History Month. I need more love than that. But anyway, what's up, everybody? This is your lovely co-host, Cha Cha Mystique. Unfortunately, Jig cannot make it today, but we have a dope, amazing Wednesday. It's Wu Wednesday with Weather Park in the building. Yes, wait, honey, get into the mic to make sure they hear you perfectly.
Yeah. Your boy Weather Park in the building. You feel me? Shout out Shasha Mystique for having me. Shout out Jigs, even though he couldn't make it. You heard?
Yes.
I'm doing the just get my shout outs all the way out the way. First, shout out Biggs for me for plugging me in. Hugh Have, shout out Staten Island, shout out Wu Tang, shout out Old Dirty Bastard, shout out all the family, shout out all my dips, my free my real rights, and I mean, yeah, that's it.
Yes. Shout out to all those people. You have was definitely in the building. Biggs is my dude right there. Shout out to him. But we were talking about Weather Park. Where does that name come from?
All right, well, honestly, Weather Park is like, for me, my father named me a law and shit like that. For me, rest in peace, Old Dirty Bastard. That's my father and shit. So, it's like implemented to be a god with what I come from, my linear, like, you know what I'm saying, the cloth. So it's like with God, he comes in all forms, whether it be weather, and if it is weather, it's sand, tidal storm, whatever you want to call it. And in the form of that, I was blessed with the fact to have the earth as my playground. So that's why I just came up with Weather Park. It's basically weather the storm in my playground. So I can come any way I want to at this point. You know what I'm saying? There is no way that I can't come. I could come in all ways.
That's beautiful and so deep, and I really appreciate that. You know, it's crazy too, because I wear frankincense. I've been wearing frankincense all month long, and everybody's be like, "What is that? What's that smell?" And I be like, "It's frankincense. I smell like God right now." I do. And they never get it. And then your name is Allah. And I have 4 sons already. And I was like, if I was to have another child, which I'm not, but if I was and he was to have a son, I'll name him Allah too. So that is so crazy how all of this is coming together. So you are the son of the late, great, old, dirty bastard.
Absolutely.
But I know you still a young dude as well. Did you grow up enough to?
Yeah, nah, definitely.
know who Dad was?
Like me and my pops had our moments. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's in. I'm blessed. I was blessed to be at an age where I can remember.
Okay.
That's the glory of it. You know what I'm saying? So, from that experience, I'm more prone to my father being Russell Jones and the entertainer being Old Dirty Bastard. So I got the pure essence. I got the, you know, maybe I ain't get too many of those conversations that's needed now, but for a fact though, I got the, you know what I'm saying, I got the understanding of me and him both know who the fuck I am and who he is. You know what I'm saying? We had that bond, you know what I'm saying, more than one time. So yeah, definitely, you know what I'm saying, it don't shape my life at all though, cause I think that's the best part about me too, that I'm just me and I don't come from nothing. I don't come from really no specific privilege. You know what I'm saying? I'm just as the same as anybody else around me. And I think that's the best part about me, because I got to actually develop and understand myself for who I am and what I come from, rather than be caught up in the illusion and not really take it for too much of what life really is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I think that the best thing was for my father to not do is be in my life as much as he could. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's the difference. You know, Old Dirty Bastard took away from my life because my father had to be Old Dirty Bastard. But the blessing about it is I get to see from a distance what he was going through, what they put him through, what I'm going through, and still deal with the same people he dealt with.
Wow.
So that gives me an advantage. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it just, even put other people in, like, they make them kind of like fear me in a way, because they don't know my mind at. You know what I'm saying? Like my birthday is November 14th. My father's is the 15th, but he died on the 13th.
Wow.
So people, when they see me, they probably expect me to, but I'm more observant, humble. I know what I got.
Also, people expect you to be like real animated, real
yeah,
big characteristic.
They say I should study my father more, but I am my father. I'm not Old Dirty Bastard. I'm Russell Jones. What y'all want me to study? A gimmick? A illusion?
A caricature? However you say that word.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so you know, from my standpoint, I'm glad that I came from what I came from, because I got more respect for my father as a father, just understanding, just being in the game now and going through it and understanding everything that he possibly could have been weighing on his own two shoulders. Yeah, because I'm a strong individual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I've been,
and being in the entertainment business is a hard thing, especially
oh yeah,
coming from his era. You know what I'm saying? And that type of mentality. You just said that you didn't really benefit from Old Dirty Bastard's privilege and stuff like that.
yeah.
But it's like, how is not even a little bit?
I
Like,
mean, no, I do, but it's about how I utilize it. I had to figure out a way to utilize it. You know what I'm saying? Without diminishing my father's image or trying to make it seem like I'm just trying to live off of it at the same time. So I had to take time to make a name for myself. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of, it was a little rough thing, you know, but now it's, you know, it's picking up, and from that I let the name speak for itself and let that guide me through doors. When people have respect for that name, you know what I'm saying? That's usually how it plays out. Like people that had love for what I come from, or maybe came up off of it, not really Wu Tang, but Old Dirty Bastard. That's what I look for. I look for Old Dirty Bastard fans. I don't really look for Wu Tang fans, because not no funny shit, but Wu Tang is Staten Island. I'm Brooklyn. My father's Brooklyn Zoo. So I look for, that's where I get my love at. Not saying I don't get no love in Staten Island, because they love the shit out of me too. But I know how to play my cards. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the one thing that I do realize as well, even with the Wu Tang thing. It's like, it's kind of a Staten Island thing. But I'm learning it because my dad was Brooklyn Zoo. See, I'm learning what he stood for and what he represented. So it's like, now I see really who my target audience is, or now I see who I really should be around and who I shouldn't be around. Because not everything is for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think some of the older members, the original members of Wu Tang, do they embrace you, especially as becoming an established artist? Because I've seen you work. You got visuals. You have music out there. And I'm starting to see you everywhere doing other interviews and stuff like that. So you really creating a great buzz. Do you feel like they ever reach out to you or want to do something or collaborate or put you in a better situation, I guess?
I mean, me and RZA worked on a few things like that. Like I did, I got another Netflix project that's about to drop. The sequel to Sudden Death, starring Michael J. White, and basically a piece of my song, Glide Like a Laker, featuring Corey Assad and Cole Mason, is gonna be put basically in the movie.
That was cool.
Yeah, Cole.
Yeah,
Cole.
That dude right there. Shout out to Core. How are you? You all right?
Yeah,
He's out of his fucking mind.
Definitely.
Gee.
The energy is crazy. You know what I'm
Crazy.
saying? Definitely. But he is definitely featuring him as well. He actually produced the beat as well for the soundtrack. And yeah, so it's basically gonna be on like a movie score, so it's gonna be in the movie. I did a project with Netflix as well with RZA, and a piece of my song was put in the trailer. A song that I have actually that's featuring the RZA and Reverend William Burke or something like that, whatever his name is. So yeah, we act as a conglomerate on certain occasions, but I don't need them no more. I realize that I'm powerful as shit. You can't deny me. I look like my father. Not saying that mean anything, but you can't really deny me shit. Not saying like that, but you can't. So it's like, I got the brand. I got it on me already. That shit is stamped on me no matter where I go. So
That's
it's now
solidified.
Yeah. So I think that's the difference. Me wanting to pursue my own light is gonna help me more in the long run, because it's not like I'm not gonna be at the Wu Tang shows when they happen.
Yeah.
Of course I'm gonna be there.
And as a fan of Wu Tang and your father, because I'm a fan of both, you know what I'm saying? I met your father because I was not met him physically, but got to know who he was through Wu Tang. So, I feel like it's so dope to see the kids and, the families or whatever continuing that legacy, because I don't remember ever in hip hop history where you have that. You have people who want to pursue music, but it never works out as great as their parents or whatever. It's never, they struggle so hard for finding their own identities and want to be accepted individually. But you guys are actually doing a great job, and and y'all not too cocky enough not to respect the fact of where y'all come from.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, you can't deny that. No matter how much you want to be independent away or have your own thing, you can't deny that. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like that's amazing. What's going on with second generation Wu? Are you gonna do something with them, or is you still want to have that own independence?
I mean, the second Wu generation is cool, but I'm not representing Wu Tang. I represent Old Dirty Bastard. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to come fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just real. Like,
so it will be second Wu generation. Am I saying it wrong?
Yeah, that's what's called, second Wu generation.
Second Wu generation featuring Weather Park. Or Weather Park featuring
second Wu generation.
Okay.
It will never be second Wu generation as a Weather Park, and I don't do groups. You heard? And I learned from watching groups that niggas don't like to listen.
Yeah, everybody's hard headed.
Yeah, so I'd rather work together as a team and make it look good if it's money involved. That's about as far as it go. Character wise, I gotta like you for me to even want to be around you. I gotta like you for me to even want to do music with you. Cause that's just, I'm not the type of person that just, like, people paying me for features and shit like that now, but if I don't like the person, I won't take the money. Cause not all money is good money to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really gotta actually, we have to have a level of understanding. Now, it's nothing, I don't, no disregarding or like taking away from their credibility, like between Intel U-Guard Son or Sun Guard, Ghost Son, or Meth Son. It's nothing, no bad blood. I will always show them love. They like kind of like A like B like with me because we around the same age. But I'm the sheep. I'm not the sheep, but I mean I'm the wolf that left the pack. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the lone wolf. I don't want to just follow no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the puppeteer. I don't want to be the control. I don't want to do that. It's not.
You don't want to be controlled.
Yeah, it's not. I don't want nobody to tell me what it is and what it shouldn't be. First of all, music is gonna keep evolving. It's not nowhere near compared to what it was when I first started hearing it, just out of the back of, you know what I'm saying, the back seat of my mom's V or something like that. So why can't people just accept the fact that it's evolving? It's gonna constantly keep changing. No, it's not gonna come a time where it go back to that. Nothing ever. I mean, history do repeat itself, but it'll repeat itself in fashions of which this person might come out sounding like this person. But it's a different style completely. It's not nowhere compared to the same thing. You feel me? And that kind of rekindles a fire. Like how when a new artist brings back an old song, but revamps it on a new way. You know what I'm saying? That's history repeating itself. That's making it last forever. Not trying to bring it back. I think people like that is just stubborn and stagnant. And at the end of the day, those old people, not saying old people, but the older people that's a fan of that crowd that will go out and see them perform, they're going to eventually get to a point in time where they can't go and do that no more. Then what's going to happen?
They not lose their fan base.
Kind of lose your fan base.
But, I mean, you always a fan at heart unless you do something stupid crazy. Do you feel like your brother, because you was just saying history repeating itself, and do you feel like your brother, YDB, is doing that right now? Like,
Yeah, he not aware of it, though. He not aware of it at all. I'm watching it, but he don't know. I can't tell him that, though, because he older than me.
Why not?
Nah, because it's like...
You never have, like, heart-to-hearts with him? Like, yo, bro.
Sometimes, but I don't really like doing that no more. Like, I'm a man of my own shoes, you know what I'm saying? So I stand up and tall and firm in what I believe in, you know what I'm saying? And I love my family to death and all that, but he know that, you know what I'm saying? He gotta, like, me and him working together more now. He working with me now, you know what I'm saying? Because he know at the end of the day, that's limited. That don't last forever. That's something that's been established for mad long. And you got, all right, that's cool. You got Wu Tang. Wu Tang is the biggest. Don't get it fucked up. Wu Tang is one of the most biggest. When I'm talking about like next to the Beatles. But 2020, you got the baby getting 50,000 a show. Come on now. How long do you, that shit not, no, it's not gonna last that long. I ain't even, when the last Rock the Bells? When was the last Rock the Bells? They did one last year? Or this summer that just passed?
I don't remember.
I don't even think they did one this year.
Matter of fact, I don't think they have either, because not too long ago somebody was just saying that. Remember Rock the Bells?
Rock the Bells is when
like
everybody came
tense.
you know what I'm saying? That's when everybody, Q-Tip, you seen everybody.
Yeah.
That's when that was like a big thing. That's when they was showing back, giving that love back. But you got
somebody
South
was
by
just
Southwest.
Talking about that. Now that's still going on.
But it's
that's
elevated
going on right
though.
now.
Yeah,
actually,
but it's like, you know how they do it. They put but it's like more of the popping names now. Lil Uzi, Playboy Cardi, Herbo. It's that. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Wu Tang still there, but it ain't that big. They set is not compared to what's lit right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at it like future, like longevity wise. They just basically they laid that red carpet for us. And it's about how we walk on that red carpet. It's about the people gonna fall in love with us regardless. That's what I realized. I can make my music. They not supposed to like my shit, but they do. Why? Because that's the door my father opened for me. That genuine love that he showed them, they just gonna show me that. They gonna reciprocate.
But at the same time, you can't be trash either, because a lot of people be fucking.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
true.
then be garbage and be
True.
like, and don't last long, and then they be ready to jump off the building somewhere because they not getting the love they thought they was gonna get because of the red carpet
true.
that was already laid out. So, and then y'all got grind with y'all. Like, I understand what you be saying, but I kind of I don't know, maybe because I grew up in that era, even though I was young or whatever, and to see it, the evolution,
elevate,
to see the evolution, to see that, to see the kids coming out of that, and then they got bars, they got talent, they got. It's a sight to see on my end. Maybe you, because you too close to it.
I understand.
It's like a picture, like the Mona Lisa. When you step far away, it's beautiful. But then when you stand too close, you the ones see the brush strokes. You see the little imperfections and this, that. But me standing far behind, it's like, you know, so epic. So much needed too. And it's like a dynasty if you really look at it, you know. But I want to get to a break. I want to get into some slime time. Can we do that, Selector? Yes. Are you ready? We'll be right back. Weather Park, live at radio.
Trying to be as information as possible.
Look.
Weather Park. Get get lost in this. BBA, bitch. It's really slime time. Bitch, I'm not Trey, Billy. I keep a slime with me. Gotta keep nines with me. Cause niggas love talking like they on that time, but that's when they not with me. Those tricks for kids, little homie. You really could die silly. It's really slime time. Bitch, I'm not Trey, Billy. I keep a slime with me. Gotta keep nine with me. Cause niggas love talking like they on that time, but that's when they not with me. Those tricks for kids, little homie. You really could die silly. I just threw back an X off it. I wish niggas would stop talking. Lottie, roll up another one. This shit shoot, but I'm not coughing. Put some shoe on my coffin. It's my sport, but I'm not rolling. That kid back and jump it big, but don't waste your time off it. Got back on my grind, let's go and trap. Fix her knees, why she throw that shit back? Can't throw on no hundreds, they keep it a stack. Boys a hit, bro, that's a fact. Toss me the goods, I'ma bring it right back. Running like that's boys, head gonna crack. Letting it front till he gone off the map. Close my knees when I score, that's a fact. Playing my cards, bet down the group, talking to God. Demons say shoot, I know who you are. Don't ask who are you. Keep on a mask, move out the cool. Your bitch is a fraud, fuck on the crew. Just want the top, she can't fuck on me too. Don't call her a thot, she be loving me too. Tell her fuck on, bitch, that's not what I do. It's really slime time. Bitch, I'm not Trey, Billy. I keep a slime with me. Gotta keep nines with me. Cause niggas love talking like they on that time, but that's when they not with me. Those tricks for kids, little homie. You really could die silly. It's really slime time. Bitch, I'm not Trey, Billy. I keep a slime with me. Gotta keep nine with me. Cause niggas love talking like they on that time, but that's when they not with me. Those tricks for kids, little homie. You really could die silly. I been bullying in the lab of dope, I got X in a half. Pillow toast on outside, boy, you dumb, I pop out for all on your ass. For all on your what? Clear pose on my niggas, don't own out a nigga, little bro, you no killer, bro, you no killer. Why your boy steady pushing, I'm go catch a case in the glow in the system. The glow in the system. With some hoes for my niggas, for forehead, no trigger, on go with you figure, little nigga, I smoke them, I'm chillin', fall back before I kill him, don't know how I'm feeling. We catchin' killings, drop your bitch, you shaking dick and you kissed her. I don't fool with niggas, little boy, don't you walk on him, that nigga trippin'. Bitch, we heard that he dissing, we hit his track, clean him up, now he missing. Clean him up, now he missing. Hey, clean him up, now he missing. Hey, we hit his track, clean him up, now he missing.
We back at it like Craftmatics. It was slime time. Please, if you watching this on Facebook, comment below. Tell us what you think about the song. If you feeling it, because I was definitely feeling it. So, are we having a project come out? What are we doing?
Okay, so basically, I was definitely working on a project, 60 Seconds to Pluto. But I pushed it back because I came up with this new idea, Son of a Bastard. And not S-O-N, S-U-N though.
Yes.
Not the illuminated one, but the like I call myself like the enlightened one, the one that's awake.
Me too, and I call my son like when I talk to him or text him or say anything about them, I say S-U-N. I don't call him
son.
Yeah, I call him that too.
Like I make a habit of that. I'm trying to give people my father in a new light. So I got a single that is gonna be me featuring Free Murder. And
Shout out to Free Murder.
Yeah, Free Murder. He been doing his thing heavy. You know what I'm saying? Free Murder. Free Murder's that nigga. But anyway, me and him we working together to make Oh Baby I Like Your Raw.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now I already made the song, but we gonna do it over. But I just want, when people think of my dad, they don't think of my dad. They think of me. I wanna turn that chapter. Let's move on from that. You know what I'm saying? I want something more refreshing, more brand new, because I'm tired of all of the conspiracy theories and that's all you see. I don't want to see that shit no more. We over that. You know what I'm saying? Let's make him look good now. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on that.
You feel like the public didn't make your father look good in the public eye? What were some of the things you was having a problem with, like some of the rumors or things, the media were saying about him? Or something, or let's clear up some of them. What's something that was about him that, everybody think they know, but is really not true?
It's like, all right, well, it's like, all right, I'm not going to say nothing ain't true. Cause I free spirit. Let him do whatever drugs he want. That you heard, like, that shit don't got nothing to do with nothing. That shit don't even make or break nobody. I have my little dib and dab and little certain shit. That shit don't got nothing. I'm still small. You wouldn't know if I told you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what I say is that at that time of him speaking on that shit, it's like, now we got all that to look at. So people smart now. They don't want to say something. They don't know what happened. But he don't give a. But that's me. Why should I care? Like for instance, let me say it. I'm gonna say this. I want to be funny today. After I did my Mel's TV interview and I said my little 1-2 about my father's death, about when you powerful, and you could connect to masses, you're a problem. Like 2 days after that, or like a day after that, my sister called me. The person that I was living with, the person that like on file, like you could look it up. This was my address. 2 white guys came to her house with black suits on, and they knocked on the door, and they asked for me. She said, "What's it pertaining to?" She looked through the peephole. She look at them, look at each other, and I say nothing. And then she said, "What's it pertaining to again?" They asked like, "Is this 3D?" She said, "Nobody don't live here. He don't live here." Move away from the door. If it was cops, right? You say, all right, well, here, take my car. He got a warrant out for his arrest. If he says anything, please make sure you give us a call.
They'll definitely give that card. They be having a million of them shits in their fucking tight ass pockets.
Now, I know, because from what I come from, Nevaeh, I know how cops is. That's the first thing I asked her. So who the fuck was it? I know who it was, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is the shit that people are afraid to type, you know what I'm saying, channel. So it's like, being at these, they understand that I'm aware of what's going on. I'm outspoken. I'm not about to follow. So they kind of nervous. You know what I'm saying? I got some people nervous right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not afraid of it because How many people y'all gonna do this to until people wake up and see what's really going on? For me, it's not like, you know what I'm saying. First of all, niggas don't even die anyway. Energy lasts forever, so what the fuck am I worried about? Really though, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing that energy lasts forever. My father ain't even dead. This is him right here.
And all of y'all say that. YDB said the same thing too.
This is the truth. He made, alright, even though they say it's 13, no, it ain't no 13. It's 7 of us. 7 is the God number. 7 is G is the 7th letter. You heard? He made 7 kids so he could jump in and out of each other, their bodies at any way that he liked, at any time, point in fashion. He could do it right now. He could jump in me, go back to Boss Son, young dirty bastard. You know what I'm saying? He could do that. That's what this is a scientist they was dealing with. So he knew he knew. He said, alright, I got y'all. Alright, I got y'all. Show y'all what I'm about to do. Like, this is something that he was planning this shit before me. I know this already. I done had weird experiences with shit that I can't understand it. I'm talking about like.
And he was such an energy too. He was a very strong energy.
I mean,
to be circulating the world again and around and again.
Yeah, that.
I think you would feel that.
My father only died. He died willingly. You heard? Niggas can't kill that man. They tried to on some shit. Maybe like that. But for all, like, I'm saying like how, like, I'm not saying they tried to. I'm meaning like how, like, somebody gets shot in the head and don't die, but this person gets shot in the head and die. Like that, like, he was so strong that whatever he was going through, he already had another plan. So he was okay with that passing on. Because maybe the only way to fulfill his plan, he couldn't do it here. Because he couldn't move around that fast. Be a million places at once. He couldn't do it like this. Niggas wasn't gonna let him do that. He was trying it, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, you know what? I would be probably more of a problem if I put myself in a place where niggas can't get to me. And that was the smartest shit he probably could ever did, because it's showing now. It's like shit just be happening.
That's a great perspective. I never heard nobody talk about it, or death or spirits, energy like that. Like, you got me thinking about it differently now and stuff like that. I think it's really dope. One of the things you did say when you was talking about the 7 children that they were supposed, there's 13, but it's really 7. Yeah. Do you have and you and your other brothers and sisters having difficulty with the other siblings, so to speak, you know, especially now, you know, you're coming out with your music, YDB's got his thing going on, Taniqua, she's on Growing Up Hip Hop, so is Barson. Are y'all getting like backlash, and the other siblings, do people like coming at you because they feel left out or anything?
Listen, I'm not doing nothing that ain't nobody else can't do. All right, I did this shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? So, what's stopping you from going and doing it?
So there are like issues, like sibling rivalries and shit?
It's not no issues, but if it ever was to be an issue, that's the only statement that can be made. Like, I can't get mad at Taniqua and Boss Son for being on Growing Up Hip Hop and having this is a business. This is about bread at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, I'm be real.
I'm not talking about y'all.
Yeah,
no.
I'm
talking about like the other kid.
No, this is how I feel about it.
Okay.
Honestly, we all look alike. So, where were you? It's not, look, this is the truest shit. My family know me. I might know, my mom's, he had his spouses, you know, his little, you know, however you call it. I forgot, you know, how you call it.
Concubines.
Yeah, you know. Yeah,
his
women.
Women's.
You know what I'm saying? But
with the S at the end.
the family know about us. You know, I'm in pictures, this, that, and third. I'm accounted for.
Not a lot of them are accounted for.
Where were y'all? Where are y'all? And I'm not going to treat nobody different, but I look like my family. I look like my brothers and sisters. We look alike. I look like my father. Them genes are strong as shit. You heard? So if you ain't looking like us, I'm sorry. I can't believe it. And then usually when it come down to that birth,
the DNA test,
they don't be wanting to do that.
Wow.
A lot of them don't. When they hear that, they don't want to do that. I done did that shit before when my father first passed. I'm saying that was something that been done. You know what I'm saying? So But even though that's neither here nor there, but that's just the facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care. You could say whatever you want to say. Like, it's a couple of, like, I know a few people that believe that we have the same father, and I'm not the one that's gonna treat them no different because they believe this. Then only thing I say take it as is they believe that they father not here no more. That's what I take it as. So I give them that love. But
I mean, but you still gotta be careful about that because motherfuckers be vultures.
they be lying
And they
shit.
leeches. Like, you be surprised how a motherfucker could pretend so well.
Yeah.
Just to be a part of something, you know, or affiliated or, you know, they become stands in a dangerous way, you know? So it's like you got to be careful with that, especially now, like, you know, with the passing of Pop Smoke and others like him, like even with X, you know, you got to, especially you young guys, I be praying for y'all. And I said this, I want to say this again because I need to fucking I need to get this singing copywritten, all that shit. You know, as a mother of sons, you know what I'm saying? I got 4 boys. At first, I got to prepare them for police brutality. Then I gotta prepare them for why they're not being educated properly in school as young black boys.
Absolutely.
Then I gotta prepare them how to conduct themselves in the street and try to stay safe because these streets could kill you. Now I gotta be like, well, damn, if you do make it out the hood,
right, it's so much to worry. I think that's why they got rid of our greats. I don't think getting rid of people like Biggie Smalls or shit like that was the really. I think it was for our generation now.
yeah, because that wasn't happening.
Yeah,
Before,
like,
yeah, it's a lot of y'all.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
every other month
Yeah.
now. Well, I'm exaggerating, but you
I
get
know,
my
yeah,
drift.
so many. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's why they got rid of Biggie Smalls at that time because now, like, if he was around now, he could speak to us. None of this shit wouldn't be happening.
Especially Pac, because you know he was
That's-
militant and
yes.
he wanted his people to.
That
to
it wouldn't
be
have
there.
happened. I'm telling you, that's why they got rid of certain people. Michael Jackson. They got rid of the people that stood for us.
Because Michael Jackson definitely did, even though we cracked jokes
Yeah.
about his vitiligo. I can never get that fucking vitiligo. You know,
Yeah, this is.
and then he lightened his skin so
he
it
was
could
for his
blend
people,
in.
though.
Yes, you gotta listen to the music. He was always telling you he was black.
You know, and you know, sneaking in there a little stand up
yeah,
shit. You know, those are the people they got rid of. The people that actually made an impact because Pop Smoke wouldn't be dead if Biggie Smalls was alive.
Wow.
I'm telling you, this is the truth. This is facts. Like, this is not no. I think that's why they did that. Like, so we wouldn't have nobody to really look up to no more. Who do we look up to other than niggas that's our age that's doing what we doing, or younger than us that's doing what we doing? We don't got nobody that's still in the game that have respect. Like if 50 Cent, but 50 Cent know he can't do that, so he probably won't do that. Try to talk to us. You.
But the 50, I don't see 50 being
Not saying like that,
inspirational
but he was there though.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? He was
yeah.
around for Biggie Smalls and all this shit. He watered himself. Not saying everybody. I give my respect to 50, but I'm talking about impact wise with the people. He turned into something else. You feel me? And I guess that kind of gradually happens. I don't know, maybe if it's a survival tactic or whatever. But I feel like they got rid of the people that we respected the most because those people did not just take the bullshit. They ain't just let niggas do whatever they wanted to. They ain't just, you know what I'm saying? Because I just know that. I know that. If Biggie Smalls was alive today, these the people that when we coming up, they gonna have us under their wing. Like, I don't understand why
And they
Fab
probably
not
the
doing
ones
that.
signing deals.
You know what I'm saying? Why
Yeah.
why is Fab not discovering us before these other people are?
Wow.
You from
You're the first
Brooklyn.
one to ever say that about Fab. Because
it's
everybody, and he's in a lot of
real.
people's top 5. We ask that question all the time: who's people's top 5s? And you can't say Biggie, Tupac, whatever. And a lot of people say DMX. People
Fab.
say Fab, definitely Fab, Jadakiss, and he's another one that was definitely there. He
There.
knew. So you know,
Why you not snatching? Why he ain't snatch Fabio up? Why he ain't snatch Pop Smoke up? And solidify him in New York and really, really bring him to the greats and pave that way for him. Look, what y'all niggas want us to fall or something like that? Y'all don't want us to grow that big or something like that? Because y'all seen all this shit. It was probably a little bit worse back then. Because before Shit used to get lit back then. You heard? I'm talking about in the spots, all that. Now
And it was more unity too.
way more unity.
With the camps, like
Everything.
I remember videos. You had all kind. It was star studded.
People
You
would
didn't
pull
even
up.
know. Yeah.
That wasn't even invited.
And they would all cheer for each other.
You know?
What I'm saying? Now people would do features for the love. Now you gotta pay for the feature. It's not even have that, or it's for the connection, or to say I did a song with this person. Not because you're doing it for the culture.
Right.
Because Biggie did that. That One More Chance video, he had everybody and their fucking mother in that goddamn video. And they was doing that in the 80s too, like self-destruction, like there's a lot of other
even Nas
songs.
used to come to the hood and shoot his videos in Brooklyn. He was from Queens. Shit like that.
But he co-signed a lot of people too, like Dave East.
But that's what I mean.
Why Fab is not doing that.
You see, that saved Dave East. That saved him. That's why he's able to be where he is now. Because a real nigga grabbed him. Why y'all not doing this for us? What y'all want us to do? We only gonna be young, and what else are we gonna do? We see this only when you get to that point and you wake up and the liquor right there, and you got the blunt roll. You living life now, but you're not knowing that you're killing yourself at the same time. But you still living life. But y'all watching it. What are y'all, broke or something like that? That's what it is. I want to know. Are y'all running out of bread, so y'all just using us to get back on the tour?
Well, people don't. There's really no record labels anymore. That advance money is gone. Nobody getting advances no more.
This shit is
unless you like an established artist and they know you good for the money.
Right.
But a lot of the stuff that an artist was doing or was benefiting from, but you got to also look at it the plus side with you guys, since it's so independent, y'all putting your money up first. Nobody can snatch you. Y'all motherfuckers, I'll be damned 5-10 years from now, y'all, this generation talk about filing for bankruptcy. That gotta be a personal shit. You know how many people then was filing for bankruptcies and their money wasn't correct. They was getting, it was Rape You Records. That's why I kind of like this generation now, because y'all took that shit in your own hand. It's just the cockiness behind it, because they spoiled you, the motherfuckers. There was big advances. It was different. It was just different.
But that's where that attitude come from.
Yeah.
The older people paved the way for us with the cocky attitudes. Look at Dipset, Joel Santana, Cameron. They paved the way for that. When you're from New York, you got to be that nigga.
Well, this generation, because I hate saying younger or whatever, but this generation do have to realize it's easier for y'all to get on. And a lot of motherfuckers,
A little bit.
Compared to then,
yeah,
them niggas had to do the most and starve and everything. So it was like a competition. You beating out the best. So when motherfuckers is really on stage and performing and stuff like that, they beat out best people. Not because it wasn't no gimmick. It wasn't no, they made funny memes or they were selling something else, you know, other than music. And then, because that's what a lot of this generation does too, which I noticed, you know, people could be having a lot of followers for a particular thing. They could be funny. They could, you know, be whatever. And then they come out with a song. And then it's like... Yeah, and then it's like, oh my God, you know, you're a superstar, but you already had those followers. They're gonna like your shit regardless because they're already fans of yours. You're not an actual artist. You're a comedian. You're inspirational, motivational speaker.
Like Shiggy too.
Yeah, but you're not an actual artist. Motherfuckers who do this shit, breathe this shit, got composition over, or however y'all do it now, and. You know, you guys got to fight harder. You know what I'm saying? It was like that then, too. Motherfuckers they wasn't passing out deals like that.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't. There was no social media.
Especially when it was just a CD store.
Yeah.
You got to basically put your shit in there. Hopefully people buy it, you know.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
It was none of that. And then they had artist development, too. So, you know... 696 Maestro, his mother is Chinky QB. She's a part of the infamous Mob. She did a lot of hooks for Prodigy and that album and stuff like that, and Mobb Deep. And he's an artist himself, but he's like out of the box, whatever. And he has like a disconnect too with the older generation. We was in here arguing. I seen him yesterday, and he was like, "I gotta apologize to you." He was because they was all on stage at the Loud 25th anniversary Radio City, and he was there, and he was like, to see them perform, not just perform, but the way they prepare themselves, and then the energy that they put on stage and all that. I apologize. Everything I said, da, 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 like, that's different. He was like, I perform, and we don't give it up like that. And I was like, it's a different monster. And then you appreciate it more, too, you know. I think all younger generations should tap into that. And I think, you know, I don't want to call me older, too, because I'm not as old as these motherfuckers either. I'm, like, in the middle of y'all. It's like an awkward...
Yeah, nah, I get what you're saying. It's just that changed so fast. This shit kind of... I mean, 2012... I think that's when it really changed.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Probably around like 2012, 2011. Whatever Chief Keef did.
Yes, because they call him a fucking... And that's his top 5, Chief Keef. That's all he said was Chief Keef.
Yeah, Chief Keef. Whatever he did that don't like Kanye, whatever that turned a page.
Yeah, it did. It changed the game. That drill culture. That's what they call it.
It turned it up. And then Designer coming out, sounding like a nigga from the South. Instead of sounding like a New York nigga, that's where our sound went out the window.
So what makes you stand out from the rest? You say you're not about the gimmicks. You really, even though you respect the legacy and your history, you still want to be on your own 2 feet. So what's going to separate Weather Park from the rest, especially when it's so concentrated with the comedians and all that stuff, excuse me.
Honestly, I listen to everything, you know, and nobody don't sound like me. First of all, I've been rapping for too long. This shit is in my blood. So the people that I could find myself in a mix with, they probably just started or just been doing it for a few years now. Not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm not better than nobody. Nobody better than nobody.
I'm better than every motherfucking host, all of that. Yeah, you better say that shit with your chest.
Nah. I mean, don't get me wrong. My style, nobody can't fuck with me. I know that already. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I'm better because nobody don't got the same story. So it's like, how can I be better than you if we don't got the same story to tell? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's different because you got different types of artists. You got rapping, harmonizing new shit. You know what I'm saying? The Bone Thugs and Harmony type of... You know, that kind of came out again, but in a different way. Yeah. With the Chef G and the Roddy Ricch and, you know what I'm saying, people like that. Not saying really Roddy Ricch because I don't really like Roddy Ricch.
No?
No, actually, I don't. No hate, though. I don't know.
I mean, that's your preference.
Yeah, but I'm going to say, like, I don't know. I just feel like nobody gets... I listen to this music. They ain't talking about shit.
They really... And that's what fucks up. And I feel like the producers is not getting their credit. Because the only reason why a lot of these motherfuckers is really getting all these hits and like is because of the producer, whoever made that beat. Because people don't be knowing what these motherfuckers be saying. And I know if Jig was here, he'd be like, but what about James Brown? I can hear him right now. James Brown and fucking, nobody knew what he was saying or whatever, but you had to respect that man because he was the producer. He was orchestrating shit. He was the, organizer and, doing his thing. These motherfuckers just be fucking repetitive one word.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. You know what
and that's the whole song, really.
That's us as a people. Think about it.
Wow.
That's not much. See how much vocabulary on that one ass song?
Yeah, not much.
None.
And niggas had...
This is what they look like. This is what they sound like. Put it out. That's what it is. You heard? That's why I know me learning that part. I'm like, alright. It's fucked up, though. It's fucked up. And that's why I say all that, having somebody to listen, like look up to, play a part. Because we don't got nobody to tell us it's fucked up. We don't got nobody to tell us, look at what they doing to y'all. And they making y'all look like assholes. Y'all don't see it yet. It just look good. Y'all don't see it though. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I've been shaping my music. I know I'm up to date with the sound, but I'm shaping it though. Like that was just, I threw them off. I gave them Slime Time. That was my throw off. I wanted them to believe I was dumb. I want them to believe that in the beginning. Because now when I got you, now I'm going to slide the good little messages in there, little ways that I can, but make good music, though. I'm not going to throw them off to the point where I'm Prodigy type talking. You feel me? But I'm going to be more, I'm going to subliminally tell them, it's all right that go get a job, you heard? Don't look at the hustler just because like, just because the hustler look like he appear to make more money today. When he ain't got nothing to sell, he looking at the nigga that's going to work every day like, I wish I had a job. So just because ain't no difference. Y'all still fighting the same battle. Don't feel like the hustler might have the bad chick, but sometimes the hustler want the girl that want the nigga that's working. Because once he don't got it no more, that bitch, she gone. You know what I'm saying? But it's that's why with this song I just made, I Gotta, it's like basically like the hook is like, I gotta scream for my family that's locked in them cages. I gotta speak for my people that's minimum waging. Like, go get your breach. Fuck all the people I tell you, fuck what they saying. Ain't nothing better. Your life is hard, but the money go right with the payment. And in the video, basically, I'm gonna be a worker looking at the hustler. And then I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna be the hustler looking at the worker. And I'm gonna show both sides. Like, it ain't no difference. Like,
and y'all both fighting for
the same thing. You know what I'm
better
saying?
for your family, wanting to eat and live comfortably.
You know, basically, and that be the difference in the streets. Like, I think that once people realize that we kind of in the same bracket, cause that's the difference. That's like you could get called corny in the hood for having a job or getting up or you want to go home early to get up and go to work. Niggas look at you like you corny. But then the working guy that when you just did all this, you don't know what happened. He probably had to rob somebody, got caught up. Now he a felon, can't get no job, so he gotta sell drugs, so he gotta do this. The guy with the job looking at him like, you a bum ass nigga. He taking that shit hard, like, nigga, I wanna be like you, nigga. But the fuck, I'm not gonna make it seem like that, so fuck you, nigga. I'm about to go sell the shit out this shit, you feel me? So it's like, I want to show them, like, don't be afraid to be yourself. And even though we gotta abide by this system, don't let this shit, don't let the system eat you. You feel me?
And like, you gotta learn how to maneuver too, because there's a lot of loopholes you can jump through. But first learn it, and then figure out a master plan.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get into another break because I do want to get into your bars right now. And we're going to wrap up the show soon, but I definitely want to play the next song. Billy, is that?
Yeah, Billy Walk.
Billy Walk. Let's get Billy Walk and we'll be right back. This is a dope song.
9 shots. Yeah, get lost in this. Wavy. Bow. I step in the spot. Wavy. Lottie. Billy Walk. 9 shots. Try me. Spinning boy. Slime time. Find me. Spinning boy. Wavy. Lottie. Billy Walk. Wavy. Lottie. Billy Walk. 9 shots. Try me. Spinning boy. Slime time. Find me. Spinning boy. Wavy. Lottie, boy, don't you smoke spliff? I got shit in motion. Remember them nights I was homeless, but I still have my chrome, bitch. And my mind where I roam, bitch. When I'm feeling alone, bullet but trees, but I tell her I don't kiss. You just here for the dome, bitch. Boy, don't you get smoke spliff? I got shit in motion. Remember them nights I was homeless, but I still have my chrome, bitch. And my mind where I roam, bitch. When I'm feeling alone, bullet but trees, but I tell her I don't kiss. You just here for the dome, bitch. 9 shots. Push up, Trey Glocks, he dropped. Straight gave, face shots. Had to skip stakes cause the Jake's high. Can't make one phone call cause the stakes high. Drink straight, you hit it to the face high. Make no mistake, I don't chase, I race time. Hate think about my dogs doing steak time. Shit hurts so damn bad, we'll replace live. Lost in my mind, know it ain't fine, but I would never rewind out of day 9. Wish a nigga would try to take mine, that'll be the day, even burning the grapevine. Hey slime, I'll be somebody calmer today, think I hate. My mother start coming and talking that shit in my face, but she can relate. When I was out starving, them demons would fed me all day, so what can she say? Don't wanna hear God get religious shit out of my face. If I'm out of place, then that be the day I be blowing you right out of space. Like, don't you get smoke spliff? I got shit in motion. Remember them nights I was homeless, but I still had my chrome, bitch. And my mouth I roam, bitch. When I'm feeling alone, pull up a truce, but I tell her I don't kiss. You just hit for the dome. But don't you get smoke spliff? I got shit in motion. Remember them nights I was homeless, but I still have my chrome, bitch. And my mind where I roam, bitch. When I'm feeling alone, pull up a truce, but I tell her I don't kiss. You just hit for the dome, bitch. Wavy, Lottie, Billy Walk, non shots. Try me, spinning boy, sometime. Find me, spinning boy, wavy, Lottie, Billy Walk.
So wavy, so wavy. So what's next? Like I know you're gonna have the project coming out. You said you have a new single coming up, and you explained the concept about it, which I can't wait to see that. I think that's a very dope idea too. It's very smart. And after that, what's next?
Oh well, I got a video dropping this week, 9/3, featuring Famous Webs and Raw Finesse.
And what's the name of your project overall?
Oh, Son of a Bastard.
Yeah.
S-U-N though, not S-O-N. Son of a Bastard. And it's going to have my face and my father face put together. And it's basically going to be in black and white. But that shit going to look real, that shit going to look real good. Shit going to look good. I just did we just shot a video. Basically, to answer for the controversy for Rest in Peace Pop Smoke for what happened. And Blueface saying something about us not checking in. So we just basically put a little clip together about how when they come here they better check in. Cause I'm not with none of that shit.
Yeah.
So got that coming. That should be done. Oh, actually the video's already done being edited. We just shot it yesterday, but the guy he not playing.
You
about
think
that
he was
shit.
really lined up?
I feel like this is what I think. When you're on the same level with certain people. Oh, not the same level. When you come from the same shit as somebody, but you just a little bit bigger than them, I think other people, I think this is we looking past something. I feel like I know what's going on, but I feel like we looking past something. I do think he was lined, but it's more to his story than what we know. I feel like when you get to a point of that level and you young like that, one shot ain't gonna kill you. I feel like your willpower is going to make you come back. Your willpower is going to tell you can't die right now. I do believe that when people want to be you, they get rid of you. But it got to be somebody that's in that position already. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you think somebody already famous or established did this to him?
I don't know. I feel like Pop Smoke was different from everybody else. Pop Smoke was...
But how do you go from coming from Brooklyn to Hollywood to get killed? So usually the other way around. You from Hollywood, you go to Brooklyn, you might get killed. But you leave in Brooklyn.
I mean,
to go to Hollywood, where it's supposed to be glitz, glamour, and fake bodies, and then it's like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
I think Hollywood needs to fucking pay Brooklyn a fine for that.
That was very, 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 on their behalf, that was real fucked up, you know? The Crips get a lot of respect in LA, especially even the Bloods. So for that to happen, some hating shit, you know what I'm saying? Some hating shit. I'm telling you, it was some hating shit. And that's all that it is. It ain't nothing else. That was some hating shit, because at the end of the day, how New York, how somebody called the cops from New York.
Wow.
And so you mean to tell me y'all niggas was standing over his body while he was bleeding out, calling niggas in New York? What? And the cops get there, 6 people there? What? All right. Anyway, rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yes, rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
And you know what I'm saying? For all my youth that's gangbanging and shit, just make sure it's not even about gangbanging. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about, like, just know what you're doing this shit for. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, especially the ones that want to be GDK and shit like that. When you go to Chicago, niggas gonna be on your ass, you heard? So know that. You stopping your bread. You feel me? I don't think niggas can't travel to your shows because they would do. Niggas could do that. You gotta travel to get there anyway.
You think this new generation gonna start beefing up security, or it doesn't matter?
Nah, not really. I think that the cops just don't like what we doing. The cops.
Oh, there's hip hop police. That's a fact.
Nah, it's not even the hip hop police. I feel like the regular detectives and everything, they got investigations out on certain niggas, and when they seeing niggas about to leave all that shit behind them, they like, oh, dub a low.
That's the hip hop police.
Yeah, that's what they doing.
That's the hip hop police. Trust me, that's the hip hop police.
That's what they doing. They not playing about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because Prodigy, we were speaking about him before, he would say that too. How police will press his ass and question him about 50 Cent. Especially when 50, I think he was trying to sign Prodigy and them to G Unit and stuff like that. You know, this years ago, and they would fucking pull him over and ask him what you know about 50 Curtis Jack, you know, and all and pressing niggas and shit like that. So that exists. Like,
yeah, definitely.
I don't want you young guys to get that shit twisted, and please be careful because it's bad. Like I keep saying, like I have to tell my kids all these different things they gotta be careful for. It's like it's no different from the artists now. You know, please don't think it's just these niggas, you know, hating on you. It's the government too. It's they asses
that's
too.
Our biggest enemy.
Because if y'all have a major influence, it's like Afeni Shakur, not the actual person, but the Tupac movie, when she was like, you sitting here feeding minds, changing minds, the way people think, the way people understand. That's why how you just said the people who, you know, don't really say much, they don't want to really get on and stuff like that, because this is how they want to perceive us and want us to continue that vicious cycle. But as soon as you gain major influence over the masses, millions of fucking people,
Pop Smoke,
yeah, they're gonna be on your fucking ass because, okay, what are you saying to them? What are you driving this mass of people to do?
Let me tell you this. You ever know? I mean, I noticed it. Pop Smoke first song, Money, Power, Respect. You could tell he writ all of that. He wrote that. The new shit, you could tell he just in the studio freestyling it. Cause it's not supposed to have a sense of direction. It's not. How about this? Back out, brush him. Run that back. Let's hear it. Yeah, keep that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Cause when we hear it, that's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna get when we get up out our seat. This is what we gonna do, and we gonna say fuck this nigga. When I catch you, you already know. Back out, brush him. We gonna recite the lyrics.
Conditioning.
You know what I'm telling you, this is some whole different next level shit. You heard? And this is what my father was talking about. I understand. This is what he was talking about the whole radio scheme and all that shit.
Yeah, because Rackless Monster came here and I asked him, do he feel like hip hop was dead? Rackless Monster.
Oh yeah, hip hop dead.
But what he said was hip hop on the radio is dead.
True. Yeah, hip hop is dead on the radio.
Yeah, he was like, I hate that when people say, and I hate that too, because I go to a lot of fucking concerts and a lot of whether it's underground, major, and hip hop lives.
It's
like
very much
thriving
alive,
actually.
But it's more underground.
Yeah,
it's a real.
That's why he said
scene.
hip hop on the radio is dead. That dumb shit y'all listening to, that's what's dead.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, this culture of music is going very far. You got the UK. It was called grime at a point in time, but now you got the UK artists. They are understanding who Chief Keef is. This is the music that they are making. This has become a mass production of a whole new level of hip hop. Especially, do you know what's to come in the next 2 years after 22Gs and 5 Foreign and all these niggas just drill rapped on Funk Flex?
What?
That just changed hip hop forever.
You think so?
Yes. They just drill rapped on Funk Flex. You know, you go to Funk Flex, you going up there to spit bars.
Yeah.
Bars. Hip hop. New York. They just drill rapped. That's like, I'm telling you, you gotta think about the kids now.
And what they being the influence.
They're gonna watch that, and that's what's gonna be when I'm a certain age. And you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, shit is about to be different. It's not about to be what we thought it was at all. And once once it comes to a point in time when those people start to die out, and only thing that's here is whatever we doing, what we doing ain't even
Not even it.
at all. So you just think about our kids now. What the fuck they gonna be doing? Oh my God, Dwayne Wade's son. Let's talk about it. That I'm telling you, it's some fucked up shit going on right now.
Now, I think that, yeah, and we was mentioning it. I don't know if I had a great analogy of it, but it kind of fucking exists. Like, when have these children ever, since when, know that they want to be the opposite sex? Like, and I think a lot of the stuff that...
The gay shit that they put on Disney Channel?
I was just about to say that.
I know you was
I was just about to say.
That's where it
because
come from.
It's not about teaching the kids whether it's okay or not. Y'all hide that behind that explanation. What you're actually doing is being suggestive.
Mm-hmm.
You teaching them that this is normalcy, that this is supposed to be the way it is. Because a 3-year-old is not even thinking about that. 2-year-old's not thinking about that. But if they're in front of the TV and they're seeing two male figures romantically kissing each other, just like how mommy and daddy or whatever the fuck is going on here, you're suggesting to them that this is life.
Real.
That this is life. So back to the conditioning.
All that feminine dancing.
And the looks and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
I think, yeah, and the talk and stuff. And then what I noticed too, and it's everywhere, and it seems like you can't get your shot if you don't have some kind of femininity to you. They kill masculinity so much. I miss that. I miss real men. Everything about it. I miss fucking, what they say, chivalry and all of that. Trust me, I be quick to tell a nigga, please, honey, can you please pick that up? It could be anywhere, at work. I want to be a woman. I don't want to be, yeah, I'm going to be independent, but I still need a man. I still need a man. I'm not too independent to have a man. I still want him to lead me. I still want to follow and have direction and stuff like that. And that can't happen without a man. I don't give a fuck how butch a bitch is. I don't care. I need a man. You know, so I do that. Even if I could open my own fucking jar of pickles, but I want to watch you do it.
Right.
I want you to do that for me. Because that's a part of providing in the smallest way.
Absolutely.
But you're still providing for me. You still providing security.
That's why the system was created, to take the fathers away from the children.
Yes, and I feel like that played a major part in the destruction of the family, and that shit is systematic. That shit is the plan.
Right.
And nobody understands that, and we blame each other for it. That's what I hate about it. We sit here, oh, niggas ain't shit, they do da-da-da-da, and then it's vice versa, these bitches ain't for everybody, da-da-da-da-da. We attacking each other over a system, puppeteers, like how you said. They doing this.
Right. And they even make us turn we even turn our face to the white people, and they be in our situation. We hating the wrong ones.
Yeah.
We hating the ones that's on welfare with us, type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We hating the ones that why they in our project buildings? Because they don't know, nigga, they don't know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? They looking at this shit, they fucking with us, their culture is our culture. They came up off hip-hop music, you know what I'm saying? Like half of these white people out here. The ones that's really, they ain't nowhere in this shit. They ain't even nowhere around us at this point in time. They somewhere long behind 30 doors, playing with social security numbers. You heard? Not the one that's being a janitor, you know what I'm saying? Sure, he might have a little slave master in his blood, but he don't, you know what I'm saying? He don't really, come on, because I seen it myself. White person will help somebody before your person will help you, your own people. I seen it in certain places, not saying all the time.
And I think that's the dismantling of the family is why we so destructive towards each other.
Yeah, hell
We
yeah.
don't have that foundation in the home first. How can you love your brother when you don't even have a fucking form of an example?
Not only that, you know what I tell my people too? I still have yet to see two people that had a kid stay together.
Yes.
Word.
And even if you do see that shit, it came with so much pain and so much trauma and something to it. You know, it's never...
I'm telling you, this shit is weird. And I look at that, I'm like, why is that in history? You don't never see a household like that. I mean, why is it? What's wrong? Something is wrong. You're missing something. And it's gone and been gone. And ain't no getting that shit back because they already got control of this.
Well, I got faith in my. I'm trying my best to have faith in it. So
Yeah.
I think one day I'm gonna wake up and everything is gonna
So,
be in this
yeah.
perfect order, or at least close to it, to where I'd be like, you know what, we really came a long way. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
And I really hope that will happen. But we gotta wrap this up. I like talking to you.
Thank you.
I really do. We gotta vibe outside of this. You know, we really gotta definitely do that. But before we go, I need some bars though. Like
doubt.
seriously. Selector, you ready? Let's
Start
get
it
it
up.
down. Put that up too. I want to hear that.
Alright.
Make sure that his vocals is good. Yeah.
What the park, bitch? Alright. I'm like, talk to him. I like this beat, don't fuck with this. Alright. I'm like, listen. I said, French kissing with a whirlwind, attaining new creations as I hold on to my girlfriend. Lock inside the mind and find a space and time to lure them. Lock in, hold on as I jump between the lines of fate, not them. You don't want them, baby, you just got too many options. Throw shade, smoke on palm trees, love my tropics. Liquor keep my conscience, keep on twisting till the top spin. Time ticks, slow down, oh shit, not this. I ain't even wanna come across this day regardless. Battle here, I'm Spartan, look for where my odds went. Speak for me to know, I gotta see it, man, to each his own. For with every corpse to hold my shadow just to keep my throne. Pave the way for secrets that been kept, I feel I'm keeping strong. Riding through the Ritalin and ecstasy that we be on. Know where I'm going, but don't know if I belong. Cause my soul in my song, but my words in the song. Drop the coastal water as we looking for my aura. Patience wait, the timeless mind provided something for us. Playing to the game, never speak on nothing, keep you close to chant my name. I live by some laws, but our laws ain't the same. I live by the laws that revolve near the brain, yeah. Think about where your mind with. Save you losing patience cause you caught up in some nonsense. Ain't no need of me to touch your mind, you are not it. Ain't no need of me to guess your mind, you are not fit. Falling in my topics, passing person like try this. Float with me and I will reveal the deepest evils close to you. More like touch your flesh and bring this rose to you. Digest your intersection as I eat, I want some more of you. Feel the devil's on you, cause you do what you supposed to do. Brightest mind molding you, brightest eyes holding you. Baby, I'm scolding you, come here. I said, hold on, wait. I said, told his ass run like the after you is. And I ain't even going front, I've been mad as a kid. Travel deep inside the dungeon who I'm traveling with. Yes, the man himself, the devil it is. He cool for company, but damn, I made a pack and now he's stuck with me. He jealous, so he jump inside the body so he'll come for me. Love for me, know what come with evil from that fucking tree. Get lost inside my soul, you feel my demons when they touching me like wild lie. The key to vision is the locked eyes. Open up, don't waste a pure mind. Don't last forever, but it's your time. Only seconds till it's all mine. Drop from heaven, I distort minds, break out. How you gon' deliver when you take out? Already know what it's gon' be, cause it's made out. Can't slouch, time to bring the stakes out. Heard these niggas sleep, so let's turn this to a big couch. Kissing to the earth, baby, everything I make out. Never will I change routes, I'm like what the same about. For me, I just kill, I had to keep going, kill that shit to the beat done, no word.
Yes, amazing. I'm so glad you freaked that fucking beat. I was disappointed so many times. I'm like, how nobody could do this?
Thank you.
Yes, it was so amazing talking with you.
No
like
doubt, no
you
doubt.
are definitely wise beyond your years, and I'm talking about you individually, but get to the group part because I have to. It's only right.
Hell yeah.
You gotta come from great parents, and whatever ODB was teaching you guys, even at a young age, I'm so glad y'all come from that because all of y'all so smart, so gifted like that. Like y'all really mentally aware, mentally progressive, and I appreciate that, especially coming now that we in this generation, you know, where people don't care much about education. People don't care much about even formulating a bar. You know, they can't even do a bar no more. So I know definitely I can't put a full sentence together, you know, so I mean, it's refreshing, you know, it's very refreshing. Before we leave though, is anything you want to say? Give them your website, IG,
Instagram,
whatever.
shit like that. Yeah, my Instagram, all social media is Weather Park, Weather_Park, for Instagram, Weather Park, Facebook. That's it. You know, YouTube channel, Weather Park. Everything is pretty much under, you know, one name. Again, shout out Shasha Mystique for having me. You know, this is...
And look out for Son of a Bastard.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That shit gonna drop on all platforms. I hate to say it like that because we also supposed to drop. But, you know, you gotta say that. And... I don't want to talk about the shit I got in the works because that's something that's just gonna happen. But no, World Star coming soon.
Yes.
Definitely got some little TV things. I'm pulling, my little own strings. So y'all gonna see.
And we definitely gonna have you back and talk about.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! I'm coming back for a fact.
Yes.
Hell yeah, definitely coming back.
And I want to thank everybody who was streaming live with us on Facebook. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode because I definitely did. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button right there. Ding that notification bell so you get all our exclusive content as we post it. Is there anything else?
Yep, that's it.
Because if Jig was over here, I asked him, is that it? He'd be like, Jig, 3125, the world is yours. Matter of fact, he probably didn't want to come this week because it's Wu Wednesday. Remember when Core was here, we was talking about Core. Core's about to whip his ass over them goddamn shit.
I heard whatever Core did.
He probably fucking ducked and dodged that shit. Like, oh, you having another move, motherfucker, over here? I'm good.
He's like, nah, fuck that.
I'm just joking. I'm just teasing. But that shit was crazy. You had to be here for that. Another thing, I'm gonna post those interviews next. But I'm sorry, I'm babbling. Thank you so much for tuning in. See y'all next week. Oh my God, it's been some time. You got the whip tick ass for them glasses.